This is Viva Podcast. Thank you for joining in our morning daily devotion.
Surely your goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Psalm 23, verse 6. D.L. Moody, a well known evangelist, met a lady who needed counseling. She approached Moody and shared her concerns with him. She told him that two men were following her. The men were following her when she traveled and the places she went to. She insisted that these very two men had followed her now to Moody's office. Moody suspected that this precious lady was suffering from a mental delusion. There was no one following her, but to put her at ease, he told her, "Those two men following you, their names are Goodness and Mercy." He turned in the Bible to Psalm 23, verse 6 and showed her, "Surely goodness and mercy will follow you all the days of your life." She was relieved and exclaimed, "That is wonderful! I have always wondered what their names are." The lady left Moody's office with a calmness and was comforted in the fact that it was goodness and mercy that were following her. In Psalm 23, David emphasizes about the close relationship between the shepherd and sheep, the wonderful relationship between God and his children. Throughout this psalm, we read that the good shepherd leads his children, provides, protects, and cares for them. This verse begins with the word surely, a strong confidence. No matter how deep and hard your struggle is, there is a surely, an assurance that the great I am is with you. The certainty of God's presence with you is emphasized in this verse. God is perfect in his ways and in all that he does. Sometimes we don't deserve such abundant love of God towards us. Even when we are faithless, he remains faithful to us. Because of our relationship with God as his children, God's goodness and mercy will follow us. This is a pursuit of two virtues. There were times when King Saul pursued David. Absalom and David's enemies pursued to kill him. Overriding the pursuit of jealousy, anger, and vengeance was the loving kindness of God. Even when David found himself in life threatening situations, God's goodness was close behind him. Whatever the trial, his love and mercy were pursuing him. There will never be a day where the goodness and mercy of the Lord will not be immediately nearby you. David concludes this psalm by talking about his dwelling place in God, the Lord as his shepherd, and in God's house in eternal glory. I would like to share this story written by Dan Shutt. A group of business professionals were gathered for their monthly meeting. As was their custom, they invited their pastors to join them. After the meal, they had a scheduled famous actor to provide some entertainment as the people were enjoying coffee and dessert. The actor stood before them and recited the lines of the famous plays and poetry. At one point, he invited requests from those in attendance. One elderly priest rose and spoke. "Would you recite for us Psalm 23?" The actor, a bit surprised by the unusual request, finally agreed. He told the priest, "After I recite the psalm, I'd be honored if you would then recite it too." Reluctantly, the elderly priest agreed. So the actor presented a stunningly beautiful recitation of Psalm 23, to which people responded with enthusiastic applause. Then he turned to the priest and said, "Now it's your turn." So the priest rather hesitantly stood and began reciting the famous psalm. "The Lord is my shepherd. There is nothing I shall want." When he finished, there was no applause, just hushed silence. The people, so moved by his simple recitation, were sitting with tears running down their faces. After a few moments, the actor rose and spoke. "Ladies and gentlemen, I spoke to your ears, but this man has spoken to your hearts. And here's the difference. I know Psalm 23, but this man knows the shepherd." We, as God's children, are privileged to know that we have a God who cares and loves us so much. It is indeed a blessed life when we know the Good Shepherd.
When we face fear and anxiety, discouragement and distress, and see there is no way out, what do we do? There is a way. There is hope. Jesus Christ is the way. Psalm 135 says, "You are my refuge and my shield. I have put my hope in your word."
Join us for a special virtual meeting for our listeners, Voice of Hope, on Friday, 20th November at 6:30 p.m. through Zoom application. It will be a time of encouragement and inspiration. Please register for the program by logging on to fibaonline.org/Voice of Hope meeting registration. I repeat, fibaonline.org/Voice of Hope meeting registration. We hope to meet you soon. God bless you.
For more details, please contact 916364252164 or email us to info@fibaonline.org.